What's going on YouTube? My name is Terry. Hope everyone had a great Christmas break. Today I'll be talking about my top 5 favorite New Balance shoes in 2020. 2020 has been a great year for New Balance, like the return of the 992 and the new silhouette 327, which is killing it this year. The brand has been gaining a lot more awareness by the majority lately. Now before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're looking for more sneaker reviews and styling tips videos. I make weekly videos on these topics. Now let's get right into it. Starting with number 5, we have the W-Tabs New Balance 992. 992 has finally came back since they've discontinued back in 2011. This year they've been going super strong with all these big collabs and crazy resale prices on them. But no doubt they're one of the best New Balance silhouette of all time in my opinion. The W-Tabs 992 comes in the olive green color with a splash of orange, absorbed midsole, and teal-colored endurance outsole. The W-Tabs branding can be found on the heel tab, insole, and the shoe tongue. I especially love the touch of orange as it gives the complete military-inspired look from the MA1 bomber jacket. This super limited W-Tabs 992 were priced at $490 Australian at retail. Since it's so limited, it was one of the most expensive New Balance shoes in 2020, with a resale price over 1.2k on StockX. Going down to number 4, we have the 2002R. They're the updated model from the popular silhouette 2002 that came out back in 2010 as runners, keeping the classic upper unchanged with slight modifications on the sole. Apart from the Salehi Banbury collab, the most noticeable crossover would be with the Korean streetwear brand. This is never that. There were 2 colorways from this release, one with white and a bit of a grey on the heel tab, while the other being dark grey and blue. I personally prefer shoes that are in darker tone rather than being all white, other than the classic Nike Air Force 1. On number 3, we have the 1300 JP. The pair was released back in February this year, retailing at $300 USD. They were first released in 1984 with a hefty price tag of $130 USD, with the marketing slogan "Mortgage the House." They were the first sneaker that were retailed above the $100 mark back in the days. When the 1300 came out, they were quickly noticed by the Japanese collectors, which led to the first re-release in 1995 as the 1300 JP, and now re-releasing every 5 years with slight adjustment and iterations. Coming in grey and blue, the shoes are constructed with the famous Holwyn leathers and Vibram outsole. They came in very limited numbers, and unfortunately I wasn't fast enough to cop them, which was a pity, as I think the cold colors really match up well and the off-white heel stabilizer really adds accent to these. And on the second spot we have the Casablanca 327. The ones that I'm talking about are the white and green from the second release. I like these more than the first release because it looks a lot more subtle and allows you to dress up in a more formal occasion. I've done a review on these, including an on-fit video. If you're interested, make sure to check out the video up here. There are high demand on this Casablanca 327, so they were pretty much sold out instantly when it first came out. But I think they've been restocked recently on EU sites, so make sure to check out on those if you're still after one of these. Alternatively, you can check out the primary collection, which was released I think maybe 2 weeks ago. There are 3 colors in the pack, each sold separately, which are the blue, red and yellow. The materials used on those are pretty much identical to the Casablanca 327, except for the shoelace tips if I'm not wrong. And they're just priced slightly more expensive than the regular 327s. So make sure to check out on those. And finally, on the number 1 spot, my favorite New Balance from 2020 is the New Balance 992 Grey. 992 with the signature grey color is still my favorite. I really love the chunky look and it's seriously super comfy on these. I've also done a review and on-fit video on these. If you would like to check it out, make sure to check the link up here. And that is all for today. What are your top 5 New Balance sneakers in 2020? Did any of your favorites got on the list? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It can really help the channel to grow. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell button so you won't miss my new updates. And lastly, thank you for watching.